This is where I thrash.
You will hear me! I will be heard!
Oh, my face!
Don't tell me to shut up! I'm warming up my instrument!
Hello, everyone, and welcome to a brand new episode of the From North to Wharf podcast, your unofficial but verified one-stop destination for Bob's Burgers information. As always, I am Mike.
And I'm JB.
Episode 4. Episode 4. If you haven't already, go back and listen to episodes 1, 2, and 3. Episode 1, we kind of reintroduce ourselves to the world. Episode 2, we talk about the future of the holiday episodes. Episode 3, we pitch 4, I would dare to say, perfect Gene episodes. And today, we are discussing. In fact, before I reveal what we're talking about, and you'll know because it's in the title of the episode, when we used to do From North to Wharf live, or whenever we would do Q&As for anything, there was one string of questions that we would always get.
Yes.
And that's what we are discussing today. It's always, what's your favorite this? What's your least favorite that?
Yep.
Favorite character? Favorite episode? Favorite season?
Favorite side character, favorite burger of the day, pest ban,
Everything.
store next door.
So we are putting all of those questions to rest tonight and going through our favorites and our least favorites. There will be hot takes. We are not taking questions from the audience. We're just going to dive into it right away. JB,
Yep.
give me your favorite main character. By that, I mean just the Belchers.
Just the
Teddy-
Belchers.
Teddy ain't a Belcher
Teddy
as
ain't
much as
about
they
it.
want to push it. No.
All right, that's fine because I would push that, but I would have to say my favorite character as getting into the show. My favorite character was Tina, but then as I continued watching it and grew up, it was Bob. Bob is my favorite character. I relate a lot to him, and it just feels like, yeah, I mean, the voice alone, we kind of just monotone it all the time. So, yeah.
Now, before we get even further, I will say these are our opinions as of this recording. It could change in 5 minutes.
Yes.
But as of right now, this is our opinions on what we think now. And JB, I'm going to hold you back by saying there are no honorable mentions.
Yep.
You get one opportunity.
Yes.
And so you're going with Bob.
It
Your
is Bob.
favorite character as of this moment of the Belchers. I mean, it's hard to argue. I mean, let's face it. I'm 40. I think you may be 39.
Yep.
Yeah. So
Almost
we're
there.
almost there. It's hard to relate to any of the children at this point. I mean, there are aspects that, of course, fit like our personalities, but it's hard to relate to the children. I can't really relate to Linda. She's a mom. That's a whole different beast in and of itself. And so, I mean, just by default, I have to relate with Bob more. I mean, we're roughly the same age. Our attitudes are kind of nonchalant and laissez-faire about everything, but when we get going, we get going. So yeah, I gotta agree. This isn't even a question that would change or an answer that would change down the road. It's got to be Bob as far as my core 5 go.
I would say out of the core 5, it's Bob. I mean, someone brought to my attention that they're like, you probably identify a lot with Tina, and I didn't understand why.
Yeah,
I did at the beginning because I was like, oh, she's goofy and weird, and that's kind of interesting and keeps me occupied. But I had to go back to, like, as you brought up, like, childhood and personality stuff. Like, my parents owned a coffee shop and ice cream store. I was the oldest. I was Tina. I was making everything and working while my siblings were hanging out in the back and doing all the fun stuff, and I would get jealous I couldn't do that stuff.
My family owned a coffee shop, too.
I'd be cleaning and they're just playing video games in the back or eating food. And I'm like, my parents would be like, yeah, there's no allowances this week. I was like, yeah, I know, I've been coasting. Like, it literally, like, it just felt like Tina a lot. And growing up as a high schooler felt a lot like Tina. So it was interesting. I didn't realize that till that person literally brought it to my attention. I was like, oh, wow. We have a lot.
I feel like, and then obviously we're going to move on to our least favorite, but I feel like we're going to have the same answer for this one as well.
Maybe.
On the count of 3, Give me your answer. 1, 2, 3. Jean.
Oh, out of the main Belchers, I'm sorry.
Yes!
I was thinking side character. My bad.
No, we're forget side characters. We're still the Belchers.
That was so bad. Yeah, it's Gene. It's Gene.
Yeah, it's Jean.
That's why we did the last episode. We want Gene to be up there with the others. I mean, we talked about it before that, like, if you go on Instagram and use hashtag Gene Belcher, it's way less used than any of the other Belcher names.
Yeah,
so
even with like male cosplayers, you see a lot of them like gravitating towards Tina or Luis more than Jean.
Yep.
So yeah, I want Gene to be more than he is, and when he is too much, he is much too much. And,
but we've said the same thing about Linda and Gail.
Yeah.
There's a lot of characters that'll probably be one too that were like, who goes too far, and how do you wind them back? Because when they do get too wound up, they almost become like a sponge in the episode and take away.
Gene gets the extra thumbs down for me because of his relationship with Linda. She doesn't necessarily encourage it, but he has. I wouldn't go as far as to say like it's an Oedipal kind of thing.
Oh, look at that! It was complex.
Yeah, I wouldn't go as far as that, but like he does.
He is an all-out mama's boy.
Yeah, he needs to cut the cord, for lack of a better phrase, pop the titty out of his mouth, and not be. I wonder if that's like he's that close to his mom because he has two sisters. There isn't like any more male energy. Bob's not really the poster boy for toxic masculinity, so he doesn't really get that side of the card from anybody. So maybe he's just like comfortable with all that, but it is weird, and I don't like it.
I think we talked about it in the last episode too a little bit that like Linda and Gene have similar personality types. They're a lot. They can be too much. They can be loud and obnoxious at times. They make really quick one-liners. They're very musical. So I think they mesh so well. And him and Bob, like, they don't always mesh. They did with Banjo, but other than that, like, they have a hard time connecting.
Yeah.
So I think it's just easier for him to connect with his mom. But I would agree that it can be a little much. Like when Linda gets too much into her mom feels, she can be a little much.
She can be much. Again, it's just really weird. Like he tries to crawl back inside.
Yeah, I remember that episode.
I'm like, my guy, stop it. Stop it. You're being gross. It's gross. That's what it is. So yeah, for that, I'm going to say Gene. Gene is least favorite. And I don't think that's ever going to change if I'm being honest. That you jumped the gun here, but we are now moving on to ancillary characters, the greater Bob's Burgers universe. Who is your, as of right now, favorite side character? Maybe not one that you relate to, but your favorite side character.
Does this include?
This includes everyone who's not a Belcher.
Okay, that's tough.
Yeah.
My favorite character is probably going to be Teddy.
Okay.
He's one of my favorites. He's complicated. He's emotionally complicated. He had a rough past, rough childhood. There's a lot to Teddy's story that we've gotten sprinkled over the years, and we might do a whole dive about characters at some point and do a Teddy dive. But he is the sixth Belcher for a reason. He deserves it, and he's a diehard.
Yeah. Before I give mine, what was your question? Because you use like, does that count, or does this count?
It was for him because there is a character, because I always consider Teddy to be the sixth Belcher. So it's like, since he's not, I'm gonna have to use him because there's another character that if he's in an episode, it's always gold, no matter what.
Yeah, but
and you might use him if you want. That's fine.
No, I will not, because the character I'm going to choose is female, and I will address her as such. She is not handsome. She is beautiful, and that is Marshmallow. Do I relate to Marshmallow in any way? I do not. Is she a fantastic character? Absolutely. When she's on screen, she commands the room. She commands the scene. She is sassy. She is bold. She knows what she wants and she goes for it. She's tough when she needs to be. She's loving when she needs to be. She's such a complex character that we don't see enough of, and I think she is the best of what Bob's has to offer. So for that, Marshmallow is my favorite. There are others, but yeah, Marshmallow takes the cake for me.
Well, sweet potato pie.
Sweet potato pie for me. Now, a little more controversial is our least favorites.
I know you got a list.
I got a who's who of who I hate. But who don't you like?
It's
don't
tough.
worry, their cartoon characters are not going to get their feelings.
No, I know that, and I try to see the best in all of them in a lot of ways.
No,
but there is a certain character that, for me, there's not a lot of redeeming qualities, and honestly, they just drive me nuts.
Tell them.
It's because they're in my profession.
Tell them.
It's Mr. Frond. He drives me crazy how he's not licensed in this state. I know he means well, but I don't think he really counsels anyone. He really needs to get some help himself. And it's a whole thing. And I don't know. I think the kids end up counseling him more than he counsels them, but it's a whole could be a whole thing too. But
he does put them up to do his job on more than one episode. So
100%. And like, I mean, I think for me, the one line that really got me, I mean, there's tons, but the one that really set me off was in Lobster Fest.
Attention students, the tropical storm has changed course and has been upgraded to a hurricane. It could hit town at any moment. Don't worry, we have an emergency plan. It's called talking it through. Now, who here thinks the hurricane was caused by something bad they did? What about you, Nicholas? That thing you told me in confidence? Say it.
I rubbed my genitals on the couch!
We're all gonna die because of you!
No one should do that. No one ever does that.
Yeah, he's it's hard to find any redeeming quality about him because he tries too hard, but not in an endearing kind of way.
No, he only cares about himself. He's really focused on notice. He's like Gene. Notice. He
is.
And he's got an evil side to it where he's just like, he'll do whatever to get the attention of Principal Spores to get acknowledged, and it doesn't work.
Yeah, I think Gene doesn't have the emotional capability to like drive a bus over someone, but Frond absolutely will. So yeah, I mean, that's a strong choice. I mean, for me, my least favorite character is, and I was going back and forth. I mean, there's characters that I find like qualities grating, but maybe they add something to an overall story. But for me, my least favorite character by a mile is Courtney.
Yeah,
she offers nothing. She does nothing for the stories that she's in other than to give somebody to annoy Gene. There's no redeeming qualities about her. She doesn't like, oh, I'm actually nice when you get to know me. She's essentially what Millie is to Louise. But like, she does nothing. She's either annoying as hell or she's upset at Gene, rightfully so in some instances. But there's nothing. She doesn't push Gene to be better. Gene, especially in this last episode, kind of comes to that realization on his own. Maybe because she forced his hand, perhaps, but she only left him with the lizard because she was mad at him and she wanted to go do her thing. She wasn't trying to show him the light or nothing. She offers nothing. She's dull. If she was a spice, she'd be flour. She'd be loud flour, but yeah, I 2 thumbs down for that grading.
I like go a step further and be like, there is a character in the Wheeler family that I think is actually worse than Courtney.
Don't you say her dad?
Her dad.
No, her dad is awesome. Her dad I love her dad. He's a musician who never made it and is still trying to hold on to any shred of hope that he had for something he never had.
He's never grown out of his childhood dreams. He just
hasn't.
won't stop.
He also reinforces the idea whenever I like, you know what, I used to play music, I'd like to get back into it. Then I look at people like him and I'm like, I'm good. Because how people feel about him or how people feel about like other Instagram artists who are just trying to do something, I'm like, I can't be seen like that. So at the very least, Courtney's dad helps me realize what I shouldn't do. So for that, I can't be mad at him. What?
If you say so.
What is your, and this is where we get a little controversial because there are 300 plus of these.
Yes, there are.
What is your favorite episode?
My favorite episode, and it was hard to narrow this down.
Yep.
Because I am the king of honorable mentions.
Yep.
So for me, I have to go with the one that I first watched and got me hooked on the show, which is Crawl Space. It's got the Kubrick references, Coochie Kopi's in it, Alan Gloria are introduced, Mr. Fromm is introduced. He sets the stage for what he's going to be like.
Yep.
You get Louise unhinged. Bob is definitely unhinged. And it's just a great episode. Plus, it's the only episode where we get a foreign protein on the burger menu. The
Toonami. Solid episode. It's the second episode in the run of the show. I'm going to go with season 2, episode 1, Bob Day Afternoon.
Oh, the bank robbery.
The bank robbery one. I mean, we get Mickey. It's just, we get Bosco. We get the classic Luis on the phone. That's my dad. That whole back and forth.
We're cold. He's hot.
Yeah. And then
don't leave me with these freaking kids.
And then what's the nickname he gives Bob? Tubby?
Fatty got in the way.
And then the whole exchange is like at 5 p.m. hit the deck. He's like, hit the deck? What does that mean? He's like, were you ever in the military? He's like, no, I wasn't in the military.
Oh, and this is the robot college.
I just think it's a great episode, top to bottom. T to B, I think it's a solid episode, and it's one that I constantly go back to watch. Obviously, there are other great episodes, but this is a 10 out of 10 for me, and I can't be told otherwise. On the flip side, there are bad episodes.
There are.
Now, we always say this.
Yes, we do. Go ahead and give the disclaimer about
Disclaimer. They are bad episodes in the sense of, like, they're bad Bob's episodes. They're good episodes in general, but they're not great Bob's episodes. Maybe we hold the shows to a higher standard, but these episodes, if you have a top, you got to have a bottom, and these are firmly at the bottom.
And for some people, they could be at the top, and that's totally fine with me. You can have that. You're allowed to have it.
Go listen to their podcasts.
Yeah, and we've talked about this too, Mike, that like some of these episodes, like as we rewatch the show, we're like, oh, this actually isn't that bad, or like it's something comes out of it. But some of these don't. And we often will say like, oh, maybe they just tweaked this a little bit in the plot. I would have liked it a little bit more, or it just fell flat at the end. Like there's something about the episode that just doesn't make the cut. So, yep, I have a short list here, and I'm gonna pick the one I put at the top is the one I'm going with. So, it's gonna be the Bed, Bob, and Beyond. The triptych episode.
I like that episode.
I know. See, yeah. It just drives me nuts, and I don't know. And maybe it's really just Jeans throws me through the part I don't like with the laundry and the whole thing like that. And it's just, I don't like it. Like Tina's. But
yeah, I mean, I don't know. I really have a soft spot for the triptychs, but I mean, I get it. I mean, I hate episodes that people love completely too. But yeah, I mean, I guess each their own. For me, my least favorite episode, one that I've only ever seen once, Big Trouble in Little Tina.
Oh yeah, the
The
Halloween episode.
Halloween episode. It's too much, and it's a visceral thing because I remember having to dissect pigs in high school, and I couldn't do that. The smell of it all. It's not so much the visuals, but the smell of it all was too much. And when I watch that episode, I can smell that formaldehyde. And I'm like, I can't do this. It is gross.
They amped up the gross factor in this episode.
They did
too.
with the innards.
Yeah.
It's just ugh. So yeah, I gotta say Pig Trouble in Little Tina. Now I will ask you a follow-up. What is your least favorite fan favorite episode?
Oh, like one that everyone loves.
One that's universally loved by everybody, but you like this episode. Blah.
Oh man. An episode that just fell flat for me that people love. I know you've got your holiday list.
Yeah.
There's a couple. Why can't I think of what that is? Give me a minute. Go ahead and do yours, and I'll think about it real quick.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. If I'm picking a fan favorite episode that I think is dumb, it's got to be Christmas in a Car. Are there some redeeming qualities in that episode? Yes, but the bad outweigh the good in that episode. I don't know what it is because when I list things that I like, it's a long list of things.
Yeah, no, it usually is, and we've talked about it. Like, there's some great one-liners in it. There's great jokes. It's just more or less, and there's a lot of rememberable lines. But it's just.
But the sum of its parts is not good to me.
A fan favorite episode that I don't like.
Yeah, give me your hot take, JB. What's gonna make people go, oh, this guy's an authority? I don't think so with that kind of opinion. Go ahead. I know you got one.
I do got one.
Yeah, right, you. Let them know. Let them know.
People like it, and
let them know.
It's Hamburger Dinner Theater.
Take that, nerds.
Linda drives me crazy in this episode, and Bob is the voice of frickin' reason, and then he has to like give in to Linda's demand after being robbed twice.
Yep.
And I mean, there's great moments in this where like the cops tackle him. It's mostly the liners from Bob where he's like, "Can you break a 5?" He's like, "Can I break a frickin' 5, lady? I just got robbed." He's like, "Man, the commitment." It's like, get out.
Yeah.
And but Louise is unhinged in this too. Mort's first take. So there's good parts, but as a whole, Linda drives me crazy.
There are classic bits like you know what it's like to kiss a man. You want herpes? Again, the sum of its parts isn't good. But yeah, I mean there are a bunch of episodes I don't like it. Maybe we'll have like a whole episode of hot takes. But yeah, I think those are two really solid like fan favorite episodes that we just don't dig.
Sorry, guys.
Sorry, not sorry. I mean, you don't like it? Do your own podcast. Make an episode similar to this. We'll listen to it, and we'll fight you on it. I don't know what to tell you.
It's gonna happen.
All right, we got 2 more topics before we wrap this up here. But what is your favorite song from the show?
That's tough. There's a lot of good songs.
There are 2, hopefully 3 albums worth.
Yes, hopefully 3. I would probably have to say it's definitely going to be Bad Stuff Happens in the Bathroom. I sing it a lot. I hum it a lot.
Oh, as your favorite. Okay.
Favorite. Yeah.
Okay.
Close second would be like Winthrop Manor, just because I always yell it. But it's going to be Bad Stuff Happens in the Bathroom.
That is probably definitely in my top 3, but for me, my number 1 is going to be Electric Love.
Oh, that's a great song.
It's probably the first song that I ever found myself from the show like singing like on my own. Just like the do 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 do, and it's so good. And Kevin and Megan absolutely nail that song. But yeah, I just think that's probably one of the best songs, in my opinion, the best song on the show, because it opens up to the choir of children as well.
Yes.
And that's so good. But
That is
can't
so
have
good.
good without bad.
Yes.
What's your least favorite song?
It's a tough one.
Mm-hmm,
Least favorite song. I mean, I'm trying to think what it's good. I think it's a song that Gail sings, but I'm trying to think what it's called.
In the entirety, we have, again, almost 100+ songs to choose
I
from.
know.
What is the one song that you like? This is
Awful.
not worth it. Yeah, I know mine.
Go ahead and do yours. I'm gonna find the title of mine because I know it's sung by Gail, so I'm gonna find it.
Well, if you go back to our previous episode about Gene, we pitched an idea of Gene writing a Thanksgiving song because there's not a lot of Thanksgiving songs. And
Yes.
my least favorite song in the Bob's Burgers universe happens to be a Thanksgiving song sung by Linda and Gail. Gravy Boat.
Gravy Boat. They're savory
Yeah.
sailor folk.
No, thank you. I don't enjoy it. I don't enjoy the cover of it. I don't enjoy the original. It's as a song, the structure just isn't there for me. It's not something that I can tap my foot to. It sounds like they're trying to do like a 60s like USO show for the troops kind of like ditty that just does nothing for me. And I am fine without hearing that song. But what about you?
I get it.
What song
there
for
isn't
you
many.
sucks?
I have to go with one.
You gotta give me one.
I
Nice.
know.
Have you pulled up Apple Music right now? And you're
I
looking
literally am trying to find the one that she sings.
that Gail sings?
It's Gail, and I just can't stand it. It's the one
Like-
where she.
The We Union. She sings that.
Oh, it's actually. I think it actually is the reunion episode.
That's the episode, but not the song.
Like the Derek Diamantopoulos. No, I
Yeah.
like that song. I think it's funny.
Okay.
But there's one where she wants to sing something, and it's just so awful and just like.
Is it a Tata song?
It might be one of the other Tata songs.
Hmm.
Oh, no, she doesn't sing it, but the genitals. Man, I actually think if I'm gonna pick one that I don't really like, I will definitely go with Daryl Jam, where he's doing like his own song. And he's doing that boop bop boop.
Oh, the scatting.
I just don't care for it. I don't.
It's hardly a song, but yeah, I can understand.
And he
that.
does like his little like I don't want to do this, but then does his little like song. I just think he's really full of himself in that episode and takes the thunder away from Gene. And that's just not it.
I get that.
The lipstick on his pickup. That's another one where I'm just like, it's that Joe Jean song.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. There's a lot of ones with like Gail and like these are just kind of weird songs. They don't add anything to the show.
Fair. This next one is going to be our final one for the episode. It's a little weird. We're going to go with our favorite guest voice actor. And on the flip side of that, we are going to go with either our least or a voice actor that we thought was underutilized, criminally underutilized, or that maybe we wanted to see back. Maybe we haven't seen enough of them. So they don't necessarily have to be bad, but they weren't used to their full potential either. So give me your favorite.
My favorite guest is going to be Kevin Kline for Mr.
Really?
Fischoeder.
Okay.
He's my favorite. Whenever I see that he's in it, I'm like, this is going to be good. It's going to be, even if he only has a couple lines, it's always great. It's just, I think Mr. Fischoeder brings so much chaos to the Belchers' lives, but he also brings a lot of emotional impact and meaning. So I think that's why he belongs.
I got to go with, and I believe he's played multiple roles, but I know he's at least played one. This man has such a distinct voice. You can't mistake it for anybody else. But it's going to be Nick Offerman.
Yeah.
Everything he's in is hilarious, whether it be The Great North, whether it be Parks and Rec, whether it be his own stuff. Nick Offerman, when I see that he's involved in any capacity, I get excited and I drop everything and like I got to see what he's doing and what character he is. And there's just absolutely nothing that man does that I do not enjoy thoroughly.
No, I agree with you. I think he's the radio host. He's also
Yes.
The gay bar owner from Big Bob's.
Yep.
Like he's done a couple different parts.
He grows the pot with Megan.
Yeah. Yes. Oh God. Cooper and Beverly.
Yes. That man is a 10 out of 10, angel from on high, and I absolutely love him and his voice. And he much like H. John, he doesn't have to change his voice.
No.
He can do 30 different characters. Maybe they'll change the pitch after the fact.
But
not
much.
Nick Offerman's voice, Dan Mintz's voice, H. John's voice, nothing changes for any of them, and they can play multiple characters, and I still love it.
Mm-hmm.
Flip side of that, who do you think is either a wasted guest or they are an unneeded guest or underutilized, and make the differentiate that, like say I don't like the person because this.
Well, this person was shoehorned into an episode because Fox was trying to do a whole thing where she's in every single episode for that night.
Yeah.
And I think it wasn't necessary. It brought nothing to the episode. And as you said, it could literally be replaced with anybody else and it wouldn't have mattered. It's Amy Schumer. She was just like thrown into an episode for nothing. And I think it was dumb. I mean, it wasn't needed.
Are you just not an Amy Schumer fan, or are you not a fan of the idea?
I don't find her funny at all.
That is fair. Fair.
I thought she was the least. There's that Bill Hader movie that she's in, and I found him fun. I did not find her to be entertaining at all, and it was like, you could do better. just get rid of her.
Yeah, I mean, I think I understand why that happened. Like, she was at the height of her fame at that point. And it was a fun idea. I think the execution was wasted. I don't have the same vitriol that you have for Amy Schumer, but I feel like that was such a non-role in that episode that it was just like you didn't have to pay Amy Schumer the insane amount of money she made for that small of a role. You could have given that to one of the Molyneux sisters, or Nora could have done that.
Anybody could have.
Anybody could have.
Anyone.
So, yeah, I get that. That is an unnecessary guest, and B, a wasted opportunity all rolled into one. So I get that. For me, I don't know if any guest was a bad choice, because I feel like they all served their purposes. But I feel like maybe somebody who was underutilized. I mean, it's so many people have only shown up like once or maybe twice, and I'm such a huge fan of that. I would just like to hear more of them. And it's probably Betsy Sidaro.
Yeah,
huge fan of hers.
Only really.
Yeah, I think it's only been the Crossing Guard.
Yeah, I don't think they've done anything else.
But she has one of those distinct voices too that are just so fun to hear.
She was in Duncanville back in the day, and we liked that character she played.
Yep. Everything she's in is hilarious, and again, such a distinct voice that she could either go back to just playing the Crossing Guard, or she could play another character. I mean, it's been so long since we've seen the Crossing Guard that, I mean, I think there's been enough separation. But again, in a world where Bob and Jimmy Jr. are voiced by the same actor, just pitch shifted, you could do this. Where she plays a new character.
Guard, that's it.
Yeah. And there were other like one-off fun characters that like maybe they could come back, but I think they've done Betsy a disservice. That's not to say they don't want her back, but maybe they just haven't found an avenue to bring that particular actor back. But I feel like it's a wasted opportunity to not have her more involved in episodes.
Yeah. I agree with that.
So while JB hates Amy Schumer, I'm just mad that we don't have more Betsy Sidaro.
And that's fine. I do think there's plenty of actors that I would like them to have more of a role in the show, but they're just not in it enough to
I'd like to see. Okay, we'll end on a high note here. What is a guest actor that you would like to see on the show?
Well, there was one in particular that they finally brought back, which was Skip Marooch. When they brought him back, Camille, I really like him. I think he's hysterical. So I'm glad they brought him back. I think if there could be another character that hasn't really got a lot of notice or was one-off and gone, trying to think who I would have picked.
It could be somebody that hasn't even been on the show yet. Doesn't necessarily have to bring anybody back, but...
I mean, I'm always up for Hawk, honestly. So if they could bring back more Hawk, I'm fine with that. I like Hawk and Chick episodes. I like what it does with Bob and Louise a lot and brings them closer. And I think you could definitely tell more stories about that too.
Okay. Well, I think this voice actor, or this actor in general, he has a very distinct voice. We've seen him in so many things. He's hilarious. And that is none other. He's currently voicing another character on an animation domination show on Crapopolis. I think Matt Berry
would be fun.
Would be so fun in a Bob's episode. I don't know what role he would play. Maybe perhaps because he has such a distinct British. I mean, it's British, but it's like his own.
Yeah, it's his own version.
It's his own version of British. Maybe he plays a character who's he comes from Great Britain and he wants to learn to make burgers because he wants to bring it over to them and make his own burgers. And he's going on a tour of the States trying to taste the best burgers. And he saw Bob's article in Coasters, and he's like, I need to try your burgers, and he wants to learn from Bob or whatever the case may be. But there's nothing that Matt has done that isn't hilarious. And I would love to see Matt in that world.
I would too. I think it'd be actually fun to watch Matt Berry say weird things like, am I saying this correctly? A spatula?
Hamburger? Like,
yeah. Steamed ham?
Yeah. But there you have it, folks. Those are our not so hot takes, but I mean, we're definitely going to get a little more spicier in future episodes. I got a lot to say about stuff. JP knows that,
especially holiday episodes.
Holiday episodes. Oh my god! Well, maybe that's another thing we'll tackle in the very near future. But for now, JB, is there anything you'd like to let the folks know before we hit end here?
Just remember that we're allowed to not like what we like, just as much as you guys are too. So we hope you had fun. If you didn't, if there's people that you think we forgot, let us know. Tell us that. Send us messages on Instagram or Twitter or Facebook, or find us on Blue Sky and let us know what you thought about it, because we'd like to hear it, and we'll write a message back.
Respectfully,
maybe. And Mike will probably tell you you're wrong. I will probably be like, I disagree, but it's fine.
Maybe there'll be an episode.
You'll know based on the answer who answered your message.
Yeah, and I'll let you know. But yeah, it's a good plug. If you're not already, follow us on Instagram or Facebook or Blue Sky or Twitter or YouTube. Just search from North to Wharf. You're going to find us there. And those are all the fun places to get the latest news, merch drops, gossip, the whole 9 yards as far as it relates to Bob's Burgers. You can find our episode reviews there. You can find everything from us. Of course, if you haven't already, subscribe to the podcast on your favorite podcast platforms, whether it be Apple Podcasts, Spotify, the others. And rate and review us there. So we're doing the rate and review thing now, so do that.
Yes, please.
But until next time, this has been From North to Wharf, the podcast, your unofficial but verified one-stop destination for Bob's Burgers information. And as always, I'm Mike.
And I'm JB.
And we will see you next time.
See you guys.
I wish my radio worked.
Oh, I wish my radio worked.
Wish my radio worked. I wish my radio worked.
Go on, scat. No, not. I mean.
Scatty, batty.
I meant go, not scat. Go.
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 Where am I supposed to go?
Shoot. Get out. Get out.
So I should go?